Welcome agents, I recently got sent a link to a live stream from one of you agents called Super Mario Luft, where Terry Spier, the lead developer of the Division, he talks about 1.8.3 and how this update, in inverted commas, was really put in place to address the running in place bug they had missed and not to address the Striker Showstopper meta. This meta was looked into because of the running in place bug, and this would kind of explain why it clearly wasn't thought through, and Terry reiterates this point by saying it would take upwards of 6 months plus another ETF to address the real problems. Terry talks about how he is not happy with 1.8.3 and wishes he could do 1.8.4 now. This live stream was a real eye-opener to me, and it does explain a lot with this patch. I will play the live stream footage now for you agents and welcome your comments below, but before you do, please head below and hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and enjoy daily videos, and let's roll the tape.
I wanted to ask, and some of the guys in chat have been asking too, about the meta right now. How do you feel about it? Good, bad? Is it in a good place?
No, I don't think it's in a good place. And if I could do 1.8.4 right now, I would, absolutely. I think it's important, maybe especially for the people with us right now, because you guys are the awesome ones, right? You're here day in and day out, every Friday hanging with Ampy, and I wish I could take all you out for drinks. I do, I really do. I really do, man. You know, 1.8.3 was on the table for one reason, right? And that's because the running in place bug.
Yeah.
Right? That was the, okay, all stop. We made a mistake. We had this bug reported a long time ago, and we thought it was nothing, when in fact it was something. So we made a mistake. And the people that made the mistake were fired, so good for them. No, they weren't, I'm just kidding. They weren't fired. They had a stern talking to.
Coming in with your business suit on, dude.
Yeah. And so we had to fix it. Obviously, we had to fix it. By the way, I've heard things that's not fixed, and I am a little skeptical. Somebody sent me a YouTube video, oh, 1.8.3 running in place bug is still here. Actually, the video was taken in 1.8.2. And
just uploaded recently?
Yeah, and then said some propaganda bullshit. I was not a fan of that kind of troll. But anyway, we fixed the running in place bug as far as I know, as far as our QC is concerned. And that's why we did 1.8.3. And because we had it cracked open and we had a little time, we thought we'd take a look at, you know, one little bit of a change to help with the Striker, and one little bit of a change to help with Cronus Max and the Showstopper, right? And just kind of wrap things up a little bit. And yeah, I didn't like how Support Station was being used. That is absolutely correct. I made that decision, which quite frankly, folks, is in my right to make that decision, despite what the players really appreciate or how they've been using it. It's a shared experience, and you know, we're trying to create an experience, and it might be different than the experience that has been in place for some time. Yeah. And maybe we're molding an experience for what's to come in the future. You know, grand plans and all that business. Anyhow, the idea wasn't to fix the meta with 1.8.3. The idea wasn't to finally create PvP balance. That wasn't the intent. We didn't have the time for that. It would take, you know, 6 months and PTSs and, you know, all kinds of, probably an ETF and a serious investment, because we have a complicated game. You guys all know that. Our game is complicated. So,
you ready to listen?
to say that we would fix the meta with, you know, our Striker adjustment and our Showstopper tweak and our Support Station, you know, change. Yeah. You know, that's just feasible. Not the case. Yeah. Maybe 1.83 as a patch was blown out of proportion. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. If it was, then of course it's our mistake for blowing it out of proportion. You know, maybe it shouldn't have even been a 1.8.3. Maybe it should have just been a, hey, we did some stuff. We fixed some things, instead of a, this is a patch.
Right.
I mean, it was a patch, but, you know.
Managing expectations.
Yeah. So, sure, there's definitely meta problems. I'm not happy. And you know what? I hear through the grapevine that some players aren't happy too. And I respect that. And you guys know how I feel about communication. As long as it's constructive, I'm all for it. I don't have a problem with somebody saying, hey, I'm not happy. Or I think they made a mistake. I'm fine with those words also. It's just the trollier types that I'm not quite a fan of. But who is in life?
Believe it or not, I mean, devs are people too.
No way. No way. I am definitely not a person. just a child.
People make these games?
Yeah, exactly. They're just born. Games are just born. Right. So it's all, you know.
No, thank you for that. That was well said too.
Yeah. Yes, I'd go on record. You can quote me by saying I sure would like to do 1.8.4. The purse strings will dictate that.